Hey guys, Brad Nickum, Tasting Tequila with Brad. I'm so glad to be back where I can smell and taste. So today I'm going to do a couple of reviews of a couple of Lost Lores. Can't wait. Okay guys, this is what I'm going to call High Tolerance Tuesday, and I'm going to review three of the fantastic Lost Lore tequilas. This brand is amazing. Coming out 1414, owned by Arturo Lamas. You have all of the great things about 1414. I don't even have to tell you all of them because we talk about it all the time. State-grown agaves, cooked in a beautiful stone oven, ran through an amazing roller mill. Fermentation, wild fermentation, open fermentation, champagne yeast, coolest thing of all, the Mozart method, always putting out just absolutely fantastic tequila. So I've got three here. I've got the regular high proof Lost Lore. I've got the still strength, which in my video with Arturo, you can find it on YouTube. We actually talked about how this probably won't come out again. So if you can find a bottle of the still strength, you probably need to pick it up. All right, let's start with the high proof because I've had this one, my bottle's almost gone there. I probably need to get another one ordered, but this one is, I really love it. It has an absolutely great nose on it. You definitely get the agave. To me, you get a lot of minerals right out of the bat. And also you have this really nice spicy punch that I get. And then the taste, you get this great sweetness. It's got that agave, cooked agave flavor. But to me, it also is really fresh. It's kind of green, like a fresh cut agave versus the cooked agave. You get a nice peppery finish. And I even get a little bit of cinnamon. It's also got a really nice mouthfeel. There's a little bit of a floral flavor in the middle that almost turns into citrus. I really don't know. Can't tell if that citrus is a little bit of an orange zest or orange peel or just orange. The way it converts and rolls into that cinnamon spicy finish to me is just really awesome. All right, 98 proof. It's really easy to drink. It has a really long, nice, spicy finish. You get that little tingle on your tongue, which I really like. And, the story of this brand's really cool. And the way Arturo's his great grandfather and grandfather and father all had some background in agave spirits and tequila. His father was a migrant worker, came to America, chased that American dream, and that dream came true for that family. Arturo worked really hard. He put himself through college, like doubled up on his hours to graduate early, started a furniture company that is absolutely killing it here in the United States. He also started a beer company in Chicago and then realized I'm going to lose a family tradition, right? And that's where the name Lost Lore comes from. So it's pretty cool. It's a great brand. It's a great product and a fantastic tequila. Let's dive into the still strength. This is the first time I've had this one. Similar to the high proof, but a little more floral bouquet and a little bit more of an agave punch. Like I can really get that agave stronger on this. You'd think at 110 proof, I'd get this huge punch of alcohol, but I really don't. That's really amazing. I get a lot of cooked agave, some mint, maybe even a little bell pepper. It's pretty earthy to me, and you can kind of get a lot of spice as well. Oh, that sweetness, that cooked agave, the minerals. It's got a real buttery taste. That's fantastic. It's a great mouthfeel and no heat. Even though we're at 110 proof, I really couldn't tell a lot of the difference in the heat from these two. And I got some bourbon drinkers that'll come and hand me, a high proof bourbon that'll really knock my socks off with the heat and the burn. This, they call it, I think the Kentucky hug or that bourbon hug. The Jalisco hug is it's not as fierce as what those high proof bourbons are. A little bit of cinnamon on the finish, which that cinnamon is my favorite spice to find in tequila. And I used to not find that when I started doing this. And the more I've tasted these and the better my sinuses are, the more flavors I pull out of it. This is an outstanding still strength. And I've had several different still strengths, and this is up there as one of my favorites. little more floral on the beginning of the taste than into a fruity taste. And then I get almost a little bit of a earthy, minerally, wet cement type flavor that's just phenomenal. That's amazing. All right, let's jump into the high proof Repo. Keep in mind, all these, if you look this up on Tequila Matchmaker, they're all very high rated, 87 to 90 on some of them. So this is one that, not only the community really likes, but the panel of Tequila Matchmaker really likes as well. Remember, this is premium brand. This is, nothing going on here. This is clean, traditional, real tequila. So the flavors that you're finding in these tequilas came from the agave. They came from the fermentation process. They came from that stone oven and that roller mill and that honey that they bring out of the ovens. And it also, in this case, has came from a barrel, a white oak barrel. So let's give it a nose. Okay, a lot of the same. I mean, we're doing the same tequila. This tequila went into this tequila went into this barrel. So we're not going to get away from that agave forward smell. Agave is always, the supposed to be the picture, supposed to be the leader, the forward smell that you get, and I love it in this one. I get a lot of the same, a lot of the minerals, a lot of the spice, a little bit of floral. And there is this little bit of maybe a little bit of vanilla caramely smell. It's probably because I'm thinking about the barrel as I look at it. Wow, a lot of cinnamon in that up front, more so than those. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of vanilla, very light hint. So, and you do get in the finish here a little bit of a barrel spice, but not overpowering. It's still the agave is the star of the show. Amazing to me how that cinnamon is so much forward in the Repo than it is in these two. The cinnamon was kind of in the finish of these two, and this one, I get it right in the front and through the finish. I mean, a little bit of pepper in the end as well. These, I'm telling you, these are fantastic tequilas. This Lost Lore to me is a great one. I love the bottles. So all the bottles are handmade. They're all very special, which is really cool. I like it when a brand like this really figures out how to bring a whole tradition into this tequila, and they have done it. Even the really cool Lost Lore logo on the top of the bottles are fantastic. So thanks for tuning into this review. These are 3. I'm going to finish these. I just don't want to make you watch me finish them, but they're really good. And thanks to Arturo for coming on my show not too long ago. And really thanks to Arturo for making such a fantastic tequila. They do have a lot of other options as well. They've got a regular Blanco, a regular Repo. They have an Añejo. They also have a couple of their reposados that have been rested in different types of beer barrels. So I haven't had those. I'd love to give those a try and do a review on those. So I bet they're amazing as well. Their website, lostlore.com. You can find them there. You can find them on all social media at Lost Lore. I think it's Lost Lore Tequila. Their website will give you directions on where you can purchase this tequila. I believe it can be purchased in almost every state in the United States through their website. I know Off-Premise is a great place to find it. SipTequila.com is a great place to find it. And if you can't find it in your area, either send me a DM and I can help find it for you. Or when you go to their website, there's a finder there. And if you can't find it on there and you're in an area where you don't know what to do, you always can go to Lost Lore and DM them on Instagram. They are incredibly responsive. They have some fantastic social media. So thanks for tuning in on this one. Thanks to Arturo for turning me on to Lost Lore Tequila. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.